How much money is he spending a day? For every day when we come to God without his case being heard, we talk at least an amount of 110K. We need to understand one thing. He knows that he's not in the wrong side of the law. There is nothing better than dying for your own. But necessarily, there are so many new facts which have to qualify our clients to get a bail today. And should that not be entertained, then from here, we are going straight to the High Court. If he is using 2 attorneys, 3 advocates, how much money is he spending a day?
My dad lost everything saving me and my children. Even now, he's still in prison for kidnapping. I don't remember opening a kidnapping charge against him. Why he's still in there for a kidnapping charge, it really makes no sense to me. Why would you release me for kidnapping and send me to the hostages? So you release me to go and take care of the hostages. It does not make sense to me. All of this that he's going through right now is because of me, and I really appreciate him, because there's not a lot of men that will even attempt to do what I did. Mina ngenanga lapha nge-violence, but I went and took my kids, and then nakumele ngiphume, I was beaten for my kids. Shuthi makangibona the way bengingakhona, uze wakhohlwa nokuthi Mboro, uze wakhohlwa nokuthi unamabhizinisi athile, uze wakhohlwa ukuthi uyi-public figure, uze wakhohlwa ngayo yonke into. Yena njengomzali wami obeka away ukuthi uthukiwe ngami, yabona. Labantu laba bazile la the Friday before, mabazomthuka bebangamthukeli yena, bebamthukela mina. Mabazomthreatenisha bebangamthreatenisheli yena, bebamthreatenishela mina. The whole common purpose of this thing is the kids. Now nobody's addressing the kids. Nobody's doing anything about the kids. They are focusing on him. But he's definitely my hero. He's definitely my hero. Even when I still see him, manje, when I go to visit him in prison, he's still telling me, nah, my boy, don't feel bad for me, don't feel sorry for me, you know. I stood for you as you were standing for your own kids. Kids have only been there at their grandmother's house since the mother has been sick. And the reason for that is obviously because my wife felt like I couldn't stay home to take care of her and the kids and have to work at the same time. So she felt that it would be easier for all of us if she could go back home, try and recover, and then come back. It's unfortunate that she never recovered. She lost her life. I lost a partner, a friend, a mother of my kids. So I think about on a Thursday, I spoke to her mother, Mrs. Margaret Malaza. I spoke to her. I asked that, can I please have, the kids for at least one night so that we could grieve together and, have our moment. I was then told in that moment, in that meeting, that listen, Rev, you are still young. I expect you to get your life together and move on. You can still find somebody else to marry. You can still, make other children elsewhere. But these kids, I'm keeping them. I'm raising them. The only thing I'll be needing from you is just for you to support them financially. After that Thursday, angalele ukuthi ngibe nabantwana, angitshele lo angitshela kona ukuthi labantwana okunye uzababona makusho mina ngesikhathi sami. I'm not expecting you to be, calling on my phone every weekend asking for kids. The kids, you have full access to them when they are about 13, 14 years of age. Come Monday, after the burial of my wife, it was my son's birthday. I find out, they've already got plans with the kids. That hurt me. That hurt my kids as well, because I had promised to take them out. Mind you, I couldn't have them before the burial. I can't have them after the burial. Worse, on my son's special day. The week before, me and the maternal grandmother were actually in court. The court clerk told her that, listen, in this case, the father has the full rights. However, if you have any grievances, if you have any complaints, you have the court to approach. If there was a time for men to fight for their kids, right, now is the time. Now is the time for men to speak up, to speak out about what goes on. A lot of some men who are aware of this story, when they talk to me, they tell me about how they just let their babies go. I'm not that type. Men need to fight for their kids. Men need to fight to be involved in their kids' lives.
Mina ngohlala ngoMboro. Mina ngohlala ngoMboro. Mina ngohlala ngoMboro. Mina ngohlala ngoMboro. Mina ngohlala ngoMboro.
Prison is no joke, says controversial pastor and leader Mboro after being released on a 3,000 rands bail. Now, his co-accused in Mboro, Clement Baloyi, is also out on warning. Now, during the short appearance before the Palm Ridge Magistrates Court on Thursday, the state said that it would not be opposing the duo's bail application provided strict measures were attached to their bail. Now, the defense told the court that Mboro can afford bail of 3,000 rands, but asked that Baloyi be granted free bail. One of the attorneys who represented Mboro, Advocate Philip Dlamini, said Mboro is just a worker and cannot afford any amount above 3,000 rands. Now, Dlamini told Sunday World that the defense team has had a strong case and was confident that Mboro was going to be released on bail. He said, and I quote, "The matter was not a Schedule 5, but they used all the delay tactics to keep one of the famous prophets in jail." After his release from the holding cells, Mboro addressed the media alleging that the maternal side of his grandchildren has been fighting him. "I'm happy that I'm out of jail. This has been going for years," said Mboro. "I'm not even the father of their children, but those people have been saying they want me behind bars. They harass me for my child's maintenance." He further stated that he would fight with his son because they are family. "I asked for permission to speak from my lawyers. I am not talking about the people here. I am relating to what you have seen in the media and where I need justice. We opened cases, but those people have not been arrested." He also added that he's yet to share his experience in jail. However, he advised people not to do anything that will land them in a jail. "Prison is not a joke, but we have seen God. I was in prison, but also in God's presence. I'm not on a campaign for revenge. I'm happy that I'm out to build this country, our families and our children. I'm glad that I was able to protect my son." Now, if you missed it, Mboro was arrested for a month after he allegedly threatened teachers at Matsidiso Primary School in Katlehong, east of Joburg, with 2 pangers. Okay, now he reportedly did this just so his son, Revival, could leave the school with his children. The incident was captured in multiple videos that went viral on social media. Following his arrest, his church was set alight by a group of angry school pupils, leaving his followers and church members devastated. Now Mboro is facing 12 charges, including kidnapping and possession of a dangerous weapon. He will be returning to court on October 21, 2024. Okay, so at first we thought it was actually his kids. Kanti no, it's his son's kids. Okay, his son was married to this woman. The woman sadly got sick. The son is working. Obviously, he can't really leave work to take care of his wife. So the wife, because usana lekhaya nabazali, wagoduka njengoba esagula eyimisela ngokuthi uzobuya masengcono. Sadly akabanga ngcono and she passed away. Mega shona vele ingane sezingala kuleli cala already. And then the grandmother said, listen my boy, you're still very young. Usazoshada ube nezinye ingane, lezi zingane abazukulu bami laba ngiyabathatha. Wena uzozube ne-access kubona masebe no 13. Okwamanje nje into engiyifunayo kuwena imali, isondlo sabantwana. That's it. So obviously as a father who wants to be present, that didn't sit well with him. Okay, so they've been battling it out again. Now it would make sense for the grandmother to stay with the kids because the Mboro's son is working, unless if they can say we'll take the kids and then hire uneni to look after the kids while sisasemsebenzini or bebuya esikoleni and all of that. But if that option is not available for them to hire uneni, then it would make sense for the grandmother to stay with the kids. Kube khona ama-arrangements ukuthi okay ngama-weekend ungeza uzobathatha abantwana ubabuyise ntambama Sunday, ubalanda Friday ntambama ubabuyisa Sunday ntambama. Okay, that would make sense. Obviously ingane meyihlala kagogo isondlo kumele sikhokhwe, you know. Mawuthi uyasibukisisa istory kagogo, it's either abantu ukukhohlakala okukhona or khona into abayaziyo thina esingayazi. Mhlasimpe kuyenzeka ke phela ukuthi kube khona izinsolo zokuthi usibanibani uyena wabulala usibanibani, yabo into kanjalo, noma ukuthi mhlawumbe usibanibani ngeinsuku zakho zokugcina bambuyise ekhaya, mhlawumbe basadinelwe lokho ukuthi bambuyise ekhaya, mhlawumbe they don't really understand ukuthi no, she had to come back home because this one was working and it only made sense for her to return home while she was still sick. Khona ezokwazi ukunakekelwa ekhaya, you know. Kufana nonkosikazi noma seshadile kwesinye isikhathi kuyenzeka ukuthi mhlawumbe uhlala nomyeni wakhe kuphela, ngalesikhathi leseqeda ukuteta ahamba ekhaya goduke, because the only people that can really take care of you ngale ndlela wena ozowaneliseka ngayo abantu bakini. So mhlawumbe it was that case, I don't know. I mean ngase siyijikise lento le, let's say uhusband oshonile and then the husband's family decide ukuthi azokuthini abantwana siyabathatha ke manje akuphuca abantwana, you are still young, you can still zala other kids, because here we're not talking about a deadbeat parent who doesn't want to be involved in his children's life. We are talking about someone who wants to be present for their kids, and the grandparents are saying, you know, from the other side, they're saying no, you will only have them when they're like around 13. For now, all we need from you is your money, you know. But then again, we don't know the full story, so we don't want to judge too quick in a hurry, you know. We're just happy Mboro is finally out. Hopefully because someone could have gotten injured and the situation could have been really ugly, you know. He could have been facing attempted murder or murder. Anger management is very important because he just saw his son and obviously he just lost it, you know, as any parent would, by the way. So I don't really blame him, because imagine seeing your child like that.